they're potheads and they do graffiti, they vandalize everything, they ruin things, like break stuff. It's another one of those just stereotypes that people think of when they think of skateboarding.
I think a lot of us have talked of like, we don't know what we did with all our time before. Because like, we'll skate for like 6 hours plus some days, most days of the week. And we'll be like, what the hell were we doing with that time before? We literally do not know.
Before I started skateboarding, I was like real lonely. I didn't have a lot of friends. I was real depressed. I didn't really do anything besides sit and listen to music and play guitar in my room. I skate every day now.
When I started coming around the shop, I was so fucking weird. Like they basically bullied me into being normal, and that was good. Like, helped me figure out my trick selection, like what skaters I liked.
Growing up in Texas, there wasn't really a lot to do other than like sit at home or hang out with friends. So like I kind of just naturally picked up skateboarding as something to pass time with. It was kind of just like a thing where I'd ride around my neighborhood, but then I started to get like more into it. Watching like the Bones Brigade was one of my things that I watched that really got me into skateboarding.
I got into skateboarding about 2 years ago. I was on YouTube and I saw, I just looked up skateboarding because I was bored, and I saw Baker 3 and I watched it. And then about 2 months later, my aunt got me a new skateboard for my birthday.
I just don't like anything else. I don't know, I just never liked anything else other than skateboarding.
My boyfriend was a skateboarder, and I had always been interested in it. I had a skateboard when I was younger, and Tony Hawk Trick Tips Volume 1 on VHS. It's like a 20-minute VHS where he goes through the steps of how to ollie, which I'm still working on to this day.
It's changed everything, like the way I do anything. Like the world is completely different now. Like I see like hand or I'll be like sick to do a backside crook on it or something.
I've been like skating all around the country, and there's like no place like Pittsburgh. Like we literally have the grossest spots possible, and like it helps you stay creative, you know? Keeps you on your toes.
Like California people don't impress us. They have like all this nice stuff and good weather all year round. And then you come to Pittsburgh where it's like snow all year round and the streets are fucked up. And like if anybody can skate in Pittsburgh streets, you can skate anywhere. I'm not one of them at all.
In Pittsburgh, it's like you never know what the weather's gonna be. They'll say it's raining and then it's snowing.
Pittsburgh is a skating area. There's not enough places for skateboarders to go.
Parents are always like, go to a skate park, but you never can. Like people are like, there's a skate park there, but like we can't get there. So I like maybe build a skate park, more skate parks around here, or like not skateboarding be a crime.
I do not back skate parks. I don't like feeling like I'm in jail. Like it's like skate jail.
In Monongahela, there's people trying to get a petition to have a skate park closer because not a lot of people get to go skateboard, and they get in trouble in the town because they don't have anywhere else to go.
I just want to see more girls skate, you know what I mean? Like I want to see the queer community grow in Pittsburgh as far as the skateboarding community is concerned. I want Pittsburgh to be a more welcoming space for those people.
I feel like less skate shops in Pittsburgh would probably make it better.
I mean, I think stigmas are a little outdated. Skateboarding is so trendy right now that it's like, you're cooler if you do skate versus if you don't skate now, where it used to be the opposite. Like growing up, like a lot of people I know, it's like you were the outcast if you skateboarded, but now it's like everyone's wearing Thrasher, everybody's wearing skate shoes when they don't skate.
The only stigma I hate is like that like people think skateboarders are like gonna break some shit on their car, like rob them, you know, just the normal stuff. It's just kind of stupid.
Everyone like at school thinks I'm this like stoner skater kid who just like goes out and graffitis and does dumb shit and like goes and like goes up to cops and just says fuck you to them and stuff. Just cause like it's like the stereotypes with it. Like some kids were like that, so everyone thinks it's like that.
You know, our parents and things like that might look at it that way because that's what they grew up, you know, like viewing it as. But as far as like there's not kids in school getting made fun of for skateboarding anymore. Like everybody's skateboarding.
I think it's a good way to for a group of friends to bond and do things and go outside, and because now kids stay inside and play video games all the time. And
skating alone gets boring, you know, you don't really have that motivation or anything. I feel like when you're skating with a crew, you got all the motivation, and makes you skate longer too. If I skate by myself, I skate for 15, 20 minutes and I go home.
I think it creates a family in a lot of people's lives where maybe they don't have one. You can go to a park and know who's going to show up depending on the time of the day, or you can go to the indoor park over winter and it's just where you know you're going to see everyone. There's not a need to check in with people because you're running into them all the time. It feels like you're going home sometimes. That's how the park feels, you're actually going home rather than going out to skate.
It's a really good community to be in, and there are some bad parts of it, but most of it is some good people.
I mean, it can help you build friendships, one. Two, it helps you if you're depressed or something, or you're going through something, you can kind of just go skate, get it off your mind. Even though it's not going to be gone forever, I mean, just for the meantime, while you're skating with your friends, it's just sick. I'm okay right now. Pretty nice.
If you're gonna pick up a skateboard, you need to have an open mind. That's how you need to go into skateboarding, or else it's, you're just gonna be miserable.
I remember the first time I kick flips from the stairs. That was fucking sick. I remember being yeah, I'm about to be sponsored.
Be patient, because learning tricks and stuff can take a lot of time. Don't just give up.
If you want to skateboard, you have to go skateboard. And if you get discouraged from skateboarding, then skateboarding is not for you.
I mean, it's all trial and error. Just keep trying. And if someone's giving you shit, listen to them, because they're probably right. They're just being mean about it, but whatever. That's skateboarding, you know?
When skateboarding really impacts your life, it changes everything about your life.